Consider what makes a person great. Is it their strength or their abilities? History is filled with examples where fate has thrown incredible challenges at people, but only a few have managed to rise above them and leave their mark on eternity. Look at Alexander the Great, who at a young age built an empire while realizing that true strength lies in mastering one's inner world. His famous phrase, "I fear nothing except myself," emphasizes the importance of self-control. How often do we, when faced with difficulties, allow emotions to take control, forgetting that it is the ability to remain calm and rational that determines our success in moments of stress? Socrates, not seeking wealth or fame, only pursued knowledge, asserting that the unexamined life is not worth living. He understood that the key to wisdom lies in self-awareness and continuous introspection. When he was sentenced to death, he showed neither fear nor hatred, only acceptance and readiness to embrace his fate. This reaction became a symbol of the Stoic attitude toward life, where one accepts the inevitable and finds peace within it. Socrates said that true wisdom is the recognition of one's own shortcomings and the willingness to change. Stoicism teaches us that, despite external circumstances, we can always control our reactions and inner state. If we understand that many things in life are beyond our control, we can focus on what we can change: our thoughts, our actions, and our attitude toward life. This philosophy provides us with tools to face difficulties and overcome internal conflicts. Each of us faces challenges that may seem insurmountable at times. But should we complain about circumstances when we have the opportunity to develop our resilience and inner strength? Let's recall Spartacus, who became a symbol of freedom, inspiring others to fight for their ideals, demonstrating that even in conditions of slavery, one can find inner strength and resilience. Spartacus, who revolted against the cruelty of the Roman Empire, did not simply fight enemies. He fought for his freedom and for the rights of his fellow countrymen. His uprising became a symbol of the struggle for the rights of the oppressed, and his spirit inspired thousands. Spartacus understood that greatness lies not just in victories on the battlefield, but in the ability to motivate others to fight for their rights and freedoms. His words, "We cannot lose if we have spirit," became a symbol of hope for many. Modern examples of people who, like Stoics, do not give up in the face of difficulties are increasingly relevant. Consider Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison fighting for the rights of his people. His resilience and willingness to sacrifice himself inspire people around the world. Mandela understood that the fight for freedom and justice is not just an external conflict, but an internal struggle against one's own fears and doubts. He said, "I learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." This statement emphasizes that a true Stoic is not devoid of emotions, but knows how to manage them. He also realized that the many years spent in prison were not in vain, but rather part of his journey to greatness. Each minute and every hour spent in captivity fortified his spirit and prepared him for the achievements he would later accomplish. There are countless examples of individuals who have become symbols of inner strength and resilience in the most challenging circumstances. Take Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychiatrist and author of Man's Search for Meaning. He survived the Holocaust and learned through personal experience that even in the most horrific conditions, a person can maintain their inner freedom. Frankl concluded that the meaning of life does not depend on external circumstances, but is an internal choice made by each individual. His philosophy emphasizes that even in suffering, we can find purpose and meaning if we look within ourselves and ask the important questions about what we truly want. We should also remember contemporary figures like Mary Kay Ash, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics. She built a successful business while overcoming adversity based on principles of support and inspiration for other women. Ash taught that success is not just about financial gain, but also about helping others achieve their goals. She said, "The secret to success is to see opportunities where others see problems." This approach to life exemplifies Stoic thinking, where every difficulty is seen as an opportunity for growth and development. We must remember that every obstacle is not an end, but a new opportunity. When we face challenges, it is essential not to give up, but to seek ways to overcome them. This requires courage and determination. But it is precisely in these moments that we discover our true nature. As the saying goes, a problem is merely an opportunity in disguise. Every time we encounter difficulties, we have the choice of how to respond. We can either let them break us or use them as stepping stones to a greater understanding of ourselves. Each new day presents an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. As Marcus Aurelius said, life is what you make of it. We create our reality through our thoughts and actions. Our reaction to circumstances shapes our perception of the world. To become more resilient, we need to cultivate virtues within ourselves. This requires effort and constant self-reflection. Every morning ask yourself, how can I become better today? Practice gratitude, even for the small things. Reflect on the challenges that have shaped you into who you are today. It is important to understand that our lives will not always be easy, but it is precisely in difficult times that we can learn to appreciate the little joys and accomplishments. Practice kindness and compassion toward yourself and others, as these qualities make us stronger. Do not fear to test your limits. Try new things and step out of your comfort zone. When you face challenges, remember that these are temporary trials that make you stronger. Sometimes overcoming obstacles requires courage and determination, but it is in these trials that we uncover our true strength. Thus, life is full of challenges and uncertainties, but therein lies its beauty. Every moment is a chance for growth and development. Be brave and resilient, and you will see how all your efforts lead to true greatness. We should learn from the examples of the past and present to become stronger and wiser, just like our predecessors. Ultimately, each of us has the potential for greatness, and it is up to us to realize it. Remember that within every trial lies an opportunity, and no matter how difficult things may seem, we can choose how to respond. Our inner strengths and abilities can lead us to success if we are willing to work on ourselves and accept the challenges of fate. Let each new day be an opportunity to take a step toward your dreams and goals, with Stoicism as your guide on this journey. If you found inspiration in the journey of self-discovery and the power of Stoicism, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights that will empower you on your path to greatness.